It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. David Price will be the starter for the BOS Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, H?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-hand hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him. And those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
Settling in now, Kevin Pillar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Kevin Pillar.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And the pitch on 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Betts. He's there and records the first down. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it, like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Here's the pitch.
That's a
The
ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
Grounder down the line at third. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. hard hit at third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Nothing for Toronto in their half of the first. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned in to MLB Network. Gavin Floyd will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's been throwing the ball really well his last 3 outings. In the last 3 outings, he's allowing just less than a base runner an inning. When you do that, you're going to win games, and that's the key to his success in the last 3 games so far.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And he lays off there 1-0. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, it's been real interesting. They lost, then they won, then they lost. What do you think's going to happen today? Yeah, they're going to win. That way they split the series. At least that's what they're hoping they're going to do.
Three and 0 now. Head-to-head against Gavin Floyd. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
I know there's a lot of expectations for XANDER Bogaerts to turn it around soon. He won the Silver Slugger last year in the American League, but by watching him this year, it looks like he's using that Silver Slugger bat at the plate because he has no bat speed right now. We'll see if he can finally get it going.
So striding forward now, Dustin Pedroia. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 3-2 now to Pedroia. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Hey, when a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman.
Here's the left fielder, HANLEY Ramirez. Head-to-head against Gavin Floyd. He's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
2 out with the man at first. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. There is Goins. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. Still no score. Stepping into the box, Steve Pearce. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Pearce.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Stephen Pearce. Number 14 on the season. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League.
Morales.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Popped high in the air. Bogaerts is there for it. 1 away.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Russell Martin now. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 5 base hits in 30 at-bats. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. And Martin swings and misses that time on a good pitch, and he's gone on strikes for out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 7 homers and 36 RBIs. Here's Price now on 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it. I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball, but I think you got to sit fastball there.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 1-0 Toronto. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And that's too high. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. In there, 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. A runner at first with no outs here. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. Nobody out, runner on first. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Little dribbler back at him. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers. And on top of that, he can catch a throw.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A 1 pitch on its way. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Oh, I think that curveball froze him, but it didn't quite get the zone. I like the pitch, though.
Has a look. Now the pitch. A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those two balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well.
Well, a 2 RBI base hit right there. That gives them the lead. Now let's see if they can hold on the rest of the game. It's nice to get back in it early, though.
Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Tulowitzki for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Standing in, Ryan Goins. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Now the first pitch here from Price. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Price ready with the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 from Price. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley on the run. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Down the third baseline. Beautiful diving stop. Got him.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way from Floyd. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 15, DUSTIN. PEDROIA.
Stepping in, DUSTIN PEDROIA. He drew a walk his first time up. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Josh Donaldson.
First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Price ready with the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1 from Price. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Hit hard to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 19. Bautista.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jose Bautista comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch here from Price. Lays off 1-0. Here's Price now on 1-0. Little dribbler down the line. Ramirez fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Steve Pierce.
So striding in, Steve Pierce. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one, he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch on its way from Floyd. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's
Jr.
Jackie Bradley now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. 1-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Floyd's ready. 1-0 on its way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Martin has it, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We played 4 full. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman number 8, Kendrys Morales.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. The next 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Russell Martin now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the 0-2 from Price. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Melvin Upton Jr. will stand in for a 2nd time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Here's the 0-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Melvin Upton Jr. goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Ryan Goins, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-1. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Pablo Sandoval.
Into the windup and the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. One and two, here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Bautista over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another chance? Tucker Barnhart. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Here comes the 0-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Curveball grounded towards second. Played on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Floyd gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Donaldson has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. The pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Ground ball left side. Ramirez showing off his range. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Ready for another chance? Troy Tulowitzki, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Very weakly on the ground. foul ball, however, strike one. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here it comes, 0-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Third baseman, number 20.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Our score remains 2-1. Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pilar's there. 1 down.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big breakaway, and it froze him.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pilar calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
The shortstop, number 2, XANDER.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, XANDER BOGAERTS. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Lifted in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. 7th inning coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 2-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike one.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Here's the 0-2. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The next 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The changeup down just didn't get him to go after it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 from Price. Tapped down the line. But it gets foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone.
First baseman number 8.
Digging in once again, Kendrys Morales. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all this afternoon for David Price. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Tyler Thornburg will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Tyler Thornburg.
Russell Martin will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Boy, he is just being way too aggressive and not staying with the ball in his zone. He's already got 2 strikeouts, and he comes up there and swings this one out of the zone. Not a good game so far.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. One left for Toronto. They still trail it here 2-1. Joe Biagini gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Joe Biagini.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Hanley Ramirez.
And he takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Come on, Hanley. Let's go now.
2-0 count and the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. 3-1. Here it is. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0-for-1 with a run scored thus far. From the stretch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1-for-2 in this one.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In now, Jose Ramirez. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Fouled back. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Pablo Sandoval is on deck. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Bautista. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Ready once again, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, you're not going to see that very often. The ball's hit hard, but they held the runner up. With 2 outs, he run on contact. But that time, the ball was hit so hard, third base coach could do nothing but hold up the runner.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Red Sox settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox lead it 3-1. Carson Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
39, Carson Smith.
Stepping in, Melvin Upton Jr. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and no time to get him at first. Not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Well, it's getting late in the game. You look for anything to get the rally started right there. An infield single. They'll take it and try to build from it moving forward.
Now to the plate, Ryan Goins. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep. But if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now the 0-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
I mean, wow, swing the bat a little bit. I think he's been a little bit too patient right here. Those are pretty good pitches, and now he finds himself down 0-2.
Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded to short. And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th. Cutting it close
Center
here, but he
fielder,
comes
number
through in
11.
the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
So stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hold it back right here. Come on now, let's go. Hey, I turned a double play for one.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
On the fists and a jam shot to the right side. Ramirez battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Now batting, Troy Tulowitzki. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the stretch. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he misses 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it bangs off the monster, and he can't track it down. A base hit, and he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone.
Number 20, third baseman Josh Donaldson.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Get out of the inning now. Come on, let's get the ground ball. Sweet.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here.
Shake it up, let's go.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off him. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate. It just kept running away.
Come on, Boston.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Jose Bautista 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Fly ball out toward left center field. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 3, the Blue Jays 2. Aaron Luke comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the stretch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now a snap throw to first. Just keeping him close. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Number 2, XANDER Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to float around with. He's been swinging about really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's in there. Base hit. Betts rounds the corner and is headed home. Oh, and Bautista's throw is right on the money. He is out at home plate.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now in the box, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch. And that misses, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. From the stretch. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox on top, 3-2. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Steve Pearce will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We'll flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Hot shot on the ground to short, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the tying run is aboard here in the ninth.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down one. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me how they're going to manufacture. Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. If they can possibly push him forward.
Here's Kendrys Morales as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he lays off for ball one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he missed with it. Ball four. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Russell Martin now. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, 1 for 6. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
From the stretch. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And now the tag, and he's out on the botched squeeze attempt. One out and a runner on third. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. David Price earns his 8th victory of the season. Gavin Floyd pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Craig Kimbrell wraps it up for the save, his 28th on the season. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.